What's going on, Junkie Nation? Gorgeous George and Goes are back. We're talking to another one of the superstars from the Eagle FC 47 card. This time it's one of the main eventers. It's Yorgan De Castro, who's going to be facing Junior dos Santos at the top of the bill this Friday. It's Eagle FC 47. Catch all the action on the FLX app. It's free, by the way. Hi, well, Yorgan, how are you?
How you doing? Nice to see you, man. Doing good.
Good to see you too. Hey, look, Junior dos Santos has accomplished a lot of things in this sport, but do you feel like you're almost being overlooked going into this main event?
Absolutely, man. They're gonna overlook me, but I mean, Junior paid his due in the sport, man. He gonna always be favored, especially against someone like me. This is my 12th pro fight. Uh, styles make fight, and this is people think this is a perfect fight for him. But it will be my pleasure to shut everybody out and show that I'm a man with my kind of power. You cannot count me out.
You know, we met you a few years ago at Extreme Couture, and I know since then you are now training back east in the Northeast, but I believe there may have been a stop at ATT at some point. Did you ever train with Junior dos Santos? Do you know him well?
No, I didn't. I trained actually in I did a couple sessions, Sanford MMA and
Oh, okay.
American Combat. I never really went to the ATT. And I've been New Mexico to train with John Johnson for a couple weeks. That's it. I never trained.
Okay. Did you like it down at Sanford? It seems like South Florida has a lot going on. There's a lot of big bodies there for sure. When you mix in either Sanford or American Top Team, I mean, it would have looked. It seemed like a decent stop for heavyweight.
This is awesome, man. This is I don't know. Probably my future will come around Florida. This is good. Eagle FC have a plan to make another 4 or 5 shows here. So if I'm gonna keep fighting here, I might as well move down here. The weather is good. And like you say, they have a lot of bodies. Sanford have more than I think 66 pro fights, so that's great.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually talked to Henry Hoof today via text because we were interviewing Thiago Silva before you, and he had this picture of Sanford MMA, and I saw a lot of professional fighters there.
I think
I
they
texted him.
with
I
us.
said, wow. Go ahead.
Sean Soriano is my friend, so I think he said they have 66 pro fighters between
Yeah.
all the organization. They have a lot of bodies.
Yeah, so Sanford MMA has definitely grown, and of course, American Top Team, we know what a monster gym that's been. What do you look for when you've been to these gyms? Extreme, Sanford, you've been in New Mexico, you've been back in the Northeast. What gym makes you comfortable?
I like back home though. I think I can get a lot of work back home. But I like all the gyms that I go. I pick stuff from all different gyms. But the main thing about all these gyms that you go that bigger is the body. They have a lot of body, so you can test yourself and test your skill set. And always you can always learn something new. But the basics is the same, man. Everything that they teach in one gym, they teach in the other. It's just the body, the level of the fighters that you're gonna have in a daily basis. But I like back home. I got all the attention. I got all team built around me, so I can get the work whatever I want and how I want it. But I also like to cross training and go test myself and check my skill set.
Is there anything that you feel is the most dangerous part of Junior dos Santos' game at this moment?
Junior, to me right now is he's coming for 40 losses, so he's definitely like angry that need this win. He do have the skills though. We cannot forget Junior was a UFC heavyweight champ. He was in UFC for 12 years. He have a lot of skills, great boxing, fast. He's always in phenomenal shape. Uh, I respect and admire him, but I think we fighting for different reasons right now. I don't know what he's fighting for, but I'm hungry. I'm starving. This is my time. This fight gonna give me everything I've been working for.
Yeah, that's kind of along the lines of what I wanted to ask you was, what is your perfect scenario for the next 12 months? If everything were to go your way, what would it look like?
I will knock out Junior dos Santos Friday night, and I will fight for the title September, and I will become Eagle FC heavyweight champ.
Nice. Is Eagle FC starting to feel like home? Have you enjoyed so far, everything that's come along with them?
Absolutely, I love it. They treat me really good. They do a good job promoting me. If you notice their website, they always promoting me. They pay me good right now, and we're already in the conversation. After this one, my life will change. So I really love Eagle FC, and I forget about who I was talking. I think it was my coach. I think I'll be, if they keep treating me good. I mean, I don't really care. I love Eagle FC. I'll be here with them forever.
Yeah, I was thinking about something that you brought up when you were saying you like to go and get different looks. There are some fighters that just like to be in one gym and that's it. But I've always wondered, can you almost become like complacency, where you're just kind of used to things and maybe you don't challenge yourself as much? Is there something to seeing different people and not really knowing everything that they're going to do to you? Are those types of advantages of kind of bouncing around a little bit?
Yeah, I like it. Always, when you train in the same gym for so long, you create bad habits. You have same teammates. We know each other. We know what to do. It's different when you go to different gyms, especially bigger gyms, Extreme Couture, all those other gyms. There's a lot of guys from all over around. They're there to test themselves. They're literally there to expose you to to beat you up. Most of the guys, there's a competitive environment. They will bring the best of you. In your home gym, sometimes you don't have that. You have the same teammate. You guys playing around, already know what to do. And I think some here and there you should test yourself in a different gym.
So over at Extreme Couture, they have a monster by the name of Francis Ngannou. That's one thing. But then you just mentioned you went and you actually got to train with John Jones. Like, who would have ever thought eventually he would become a heavyweight? What was that like for you?
Really good. I mean, the guy, not just like the physical and the training part, the mental part was good. I mean, the guy have a different view. He know a lot about mixed martial arts. Uh, he was very coachable. He was very open with me. Like, it was a great experience, man. He was really good to me, and I appreciate it.
Just to be clear on following up on something you said earlier, Eagle FC is treating you well, and if they and you can come to an agreement, you wouldn't even explore either the route to return to the UFC or Bellator or PFL. You're that happy with Eagle FC that you would be good staying there?
No, I'm really happy here. Like I said, they promoted me really good. This is my second fight. I'm fighting Junior dos Santos in the main event. People can see it whatever they want. They can say, "Oh, this is you fighting Junior because probably a good matchup and Junior gonna run through you." Not gonna happen. Trust me. This is a great opportunity for me. A win-win situation for me. All the way you want to see it. And we've been talking good. So they give me a multi-fight deal contract like in November, and we're good, man. They treat me really good. At some point, you gotta know why you fighting. Why you fighting for? I fight for money. I fight to provide to my family. And if they treat me good and pay me well, I'm Eagle FC fighter.
Man, I think that's great, because a lot of times promotions will come around and they're looked at as pit stops on, people's pit stops on the way to whatever their journey is. And here you're giving a great endorsement for a company that you've only been with for one fight. This will be your second, and yet you're already feeling like this may be home. And I think that's tremendous because that helps the reputation of the organization. So I think that's great to hear, and I'm glad we were able to expand on that a little bit.
They're great, man. I'm telling you, they're here to stay. They have open mind. They talk with us directly what they want to do. I have nothing to complain about it, man. It's really like this is like when people start to fight it, we always have a goal. Get to UFC, make money, get the stuff. There's another organizations, there's PFL, the Bellator, and Eagle FC going to be another one of them that fighters can live and provide to your family and do what you love. Do they have plans to do 10 shows in Miami? I mean, you can probably fight 4 times a year and make your money and provide to your family. This is great. I love it. I'm telling you, this is great.
Did you say 10 shows from here on out or per year?
For a year on, they have another 6. So it's supposed to be 10 shows a year in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, Yorgan, I did want to ask you, it's no secret you love to throw hands. What about bare knuckle world? Has that ever crossed your mind?
I don't know, man. If the money's there, like I say, I fight for money. I fight for my family. Is the money's right? I'm all about it.
Have you watched it? Do you think it's interesting? Does it appeal to you?
Brutal, dude. That's brutal. Trust me, I like to say I like to throw hands. I like to sparring hard. I like my coach have to pull me back sometimes in the sparring. But the bare knuckle, they are brutal. Those guys are different. I really respect those guys, man. Different, man. I don't know how much money they make, but I don't know if it's really worth those. There's a lot of punishment. You really got to be something special to do that. I give them respect, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they. I feel like that's a place where you can maybe have no more than 6 fights, maybe 3 if you can make some good money and move. You know, if you become champion, I suppose you could stop. But a long career, wow, like you have to be pretty exceptional. Your hands have to hold up, and also you have to have good head movement, good defense. You know what I mean?
I have 12 pro fights, 27 overall amateur kickbox. Look, I'm looking good. I never get me. I'm not gonna do that bare knuckle. That thing is fucking. I'm telling you, it's. I don't know. I respect those guys.
They pay good. No calf kicks, no takedowns, no flying elbow or nothing like that. No spinning back fist, I suppose. It's just these, you know. So that's why I thought this might be tailor made for YDC.
No, I respect those guys. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. All right. Well, first things first. You got the fight coming up on Friday against Junior dos Santos. You have a formidable heavyweight in front of you, and it sounds like in no way are you taking him lightly. So we look forward to that main event at Eagle FC 47. Folks, catch it on the FLX cast. It's free on their app, and you'll really, really enjoy it. Solid card, not only with Yorgan De Castro and Junior Santos at the top. You got Thiago Silva versus Hector Lombard in the co-main event. So lots of violence headed your way on Friday. Yorgan, thank you so much for stopping by MMA Junkie Radio. It's always great to catch up with you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for having me.